Oh, look at that.
Is that much better?
Hell yeah. Heck yeah.
You guys want me to
Every year at the memorial, I have asked and will continue to ask everyone to listen to me so this does not happen to you. Making threats to hurt someone, call the police on them. Don't worry about whether or not it's true. Report them to the police and figure it out. If you know someone who is in crisis, whether it's self-harm, threats of suicide, causing injury to animals, or hurting someone, call 911. We are better off to report a threat of violence and be wrong than to not report a threat of violence and be right. As we all stand here today, we know one thing for a fact: silence kills. Thank you, Carrie. So now my sister Donna, she's going to go ahead and read what she asked for.
First, I'd like to say thank you for coming out tonight. And it's so nice to look out here and see all of you here to remember Michael and to support our family. My name is Donna and I'm Michael's aunt. These past 3 years have been really tough to say the least. And to be honest, the pain of this loss never goes away. I can remember the night Michael's life was taken. I can remember it just like it happened yesterday. That night, I got a phone call from my mom, Michael's aunt, or Michael's grandma. And she said, "You need to come over. Something really bad has happened to Mikey." And I could hear it in her voice that something was wrong. I got in my car and I rushed over there. When I got to the house, I saw a fire truck, one fire truck out in front of the house. And as I ran up to the house, I saw Michelle, Michael's mom, coming from the backyard. And right then I knew something terrible happened. We just looked at each other for a second, and I grabbed her and I hugged her, and she just fell to the ground. I broke into tears. Before I knew it, there was chaos all around us, and the police were everywhere. I remember my family just saying, "What happened? What happened? I can't believe it, and who would hurt Mikey?" Then I heard the words, "He's gone." And I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. How could this happen to Michael, to our Mikey? For those of you who actually didn't know Mikey, he's such an easygoing, quiet, considerate young man and never even asked for much. I will forever remember his smile and all the time we spent together, all the memories we made. His life should have never been stolen from him, and he shouldn't have died so young. We had a lot more memories to make. My daughter was only 1 when this happened, and she will never get the chance to really know her cousin Michael, and that breaks my heart. Now, 3 years later, every day Michael is missed, and we will always love him, and he'll be loved by so many. We gather here tonight to remember Michael and to honor his memory 3 years after his tragic murder. As a family, we stand together, and we look forward to the future and the justice that Michael deserves. It has been such a long journey, and my family has been very patient in waiting for the justice system to do its job. But now we were running thin on patience and becoming frustrated with all of these delays. There's no doubt in my mind that justice will be served, but it's about time this case sees the courtroom. Michael deserves justice. Michael, we are here for you. We love you, and you will never be forgotten, and you will have justice. Thank you.
Telling you get up here year after year, and it just doesn't make it any easier. It takes a lot of courage for a family to stand in front of a community and beg them to make a difference. This is not easy for my family. We are not doing this to stand up here in front of everybody and be on show. We are doing this for Michael because we love him and we miss him. Michael was a kind, loving son, grandson, nephew, cousin, and friend. His life was tragically taken way too soon. Michael had just turned 15 in October. He was only 6 months away from being able to get his driving permit. How many of you can relate with that? How many of you that were in the class with Michael are now driving? Probably quite a few of you out here. Mikey didn't get that choice. He didn't get that chance to get his driver's permit. His life got taken from him. He had just started to begin his journey into young adulthood. He had so many dreams and aspirations, and then two very disturbed individuals chose to make that decision and take his life away. November 10, 2009 has forever changed my family. And I want you guys to know that my family is just like yours. We're not any different. There were no signs that said, oh, no red flags. We didn't know something like this was going to happen. And to this day, there was no motive. No motive. Sorry, I just get hung up on that. You know, I used to sit and watch the news, and I used to think, oh my God, this is so depressing. Somebody changed the channel. I can't even watch this anymore. Well, little did I know that this was going to be my life. And guess what? I can't change the channel anymore. Now I have to deal with it. That's why I'm here today, because I'm dealing with it. And I want everyone around to look and to say, this should not have happened in our community. And you know, I really had no idea what people went through. You know, you turn on the news, you find out, you know what, somebody was murdered, something happened, and you're kind of like, wow, and you know, that sucks. But you never really know what someone goes through. While you're in the middle of dealing with your grief, you're thrown into this court system where you're just re-victimized over and over. You know, we stand here 3 years later without justice for Michael. But make no mistake about it, we will finish strong. And we will get Mikey the justice that he deserves. It's not a race, it's a marathon. And metaphorically speaking, we all have on our tennis shoes. They stole Michael's life and they took away his future, but they will not take away our memories, and they will not take away our fight for justice. Mikey will forever be that 15-year-old boy with a wonderful smile and contagious laugh. Mikey didn't have the chance to choose his destiny, but every single one of you out here do. So make the right choices. And I'm going to leave you with a quote from Benjamin Franklin. Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are. So thank you guys so much. I want to ask if anybody would like to come up and say a couple of words. Actually, my little son, Sean, would like to say something.
I'm Mikey's cousin. I'm really sad that he's gone. I wish he was still here with us.
Good job. Okay. Anybody else like to come up and say a couple of words? You don't have to. It's no pressure. All right.
You know, well, sorry, my name's Joey. I'm a longtime friend of Michael's. And every time I think of Michael and the story that best relates with who Michael was and still is to this day is, I remember walking through Santa Theresa Elementary School, and I was at one of my lowest points I'd ever been at, and I felt like nobody cared. Nobody was there. And out of nowhere, Michael walks by as I'm walking alone. And he just sees me down, and he wouldn't leave me alone. And he's like, "What's the matter, dude?" And I'm like, "No, man, just leave me alone. I just need to be alone. Nobody cares." And he's like, "No, I care. Like, what's going on? Tell me." Because I didn't want to talk about it, but he made me talk about it. And just him sitting there for over an hour talking to me about it made me feel so much better.
So if nobody else has anything to say, we're going to go ahead and light the candles. So feel free. I see some people have their candles lit. Just go ahead and pass it around. And once everyone has their candles lit, we'll go ahead and start a moment of silence for Michael. Oh, actually, Zane, while everyone's lighting their candles, Zane would like to say something.
Hi, I'm Zane. It's kind of hard for me to think of something to say at the moment, but I'm missing Mike, and every day there's some sort of little sign that makes me happy or sad or mad at the world or something, and it's, I don't know, I can't explain it, but there's always Mike around. He hasn't really gone anywhere. He hasn't really left, so I feel like he's still here in spirit, whether he's left his body or not. He's still with us all in some sort of way. So, yeah. Thanks. Thanks for coming and the support, guys.
All right, guys, I think I need a candle. Do we have any more? Okay, I'm going to share it with, I'll share it with my son. You guys want to share one with Kylan? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Here, go for your family. All right. So if you guys all would please join me in a moment's silence for Michael Anthony Russell. Let's all have him in our hearts and let him know how much we miss him. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot to my family. I can't even tell you guys. It's from the bottom of my heart. So thank you so much. I don't know if there's still coffee left. Feel free to kind of hang out, talk. You can leave your candle lit or you can blow it out. It's up to you guys. But thank you so much, and we love our community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please